Let me hit the record as well. Hey, True Badger Token Facebook group. It's nice to see you all. We're coming back here. This is the DeFi Divas. We've got myself, Deb Caswell, and Rhonda Benbow here. Dawn Clifton hasn't been with us for a few weeks because she's busy. She's so busy, you guys. She's got more than the average person should have on their plate. So anyway, she'll be back with us one of these times to give us some great information. But until then, what we wanted to talk about today. So we kind of changed our strategy 2 weeks ago when we were on, right, Rhonda? And I think it went really, really well. So if you didn't catch our live from 2 weeks ago, I encourage everybody to go out to the YouTube channel. Fun. Yeah, and go back and find it. It's the DeFi Divas AMA from 2 weeks ago. And what we did was we told you exactly how you can gift crypto to your friends, family, neighbors, acquaintances. And it's a great plan, a great idea. Did anybody let us know if you're in Zoom or if you're on the Facebook, on the live feed on YouTube? Let us know, please, if you have gone out and you went ahead and printed some of the cards that we had prepared for you so that you could pop those into your Christmas cards to some people that you wanted to gift some crypto to. Let us know by popping a 1 in the chat, or if you're on the YouTube, pop a 1 out there as well. We want to know that some of you were able to go ahead and do that. So what Rhonda did was she put together something incredible, which is this beautiful card that says that you were gifting crypto this year, with a nice QR code that if you should print that and then pop it into a Christmas card and give it to somebody, if they follow the QR code, they'll come right in to our Nexus ecosystem, this website, nexusecosystem.io. And right there where it says begin with crypto, it's going to walk them through. First of all, they'll come to the Nexus ecosystem. They'll be able to see all the different projects we have going on, which we'll bring that up in a minute so everybody can see. But if they press the begin with crypto button, it's going to take them into live help or even help on their own where they can just follow along, setting up a wallet. If all they do is set up a MetaMask wallet, you can pop some True Badger tokens over to them for a nice gift. We're trying to get as many people who've never thought about crypto or haven't started in crypto. Our focus really is to find those people and let them know that this exists. And we're creating wealth here. So we're trying to find as many people as possible. And what a great gift to create wealth. Rhonda, I just go on and on.
I have to tell you. So personal story, okay? I was a CASA for 4 siblings in foster care for many years. And they've not been my case kids for 2 or 3 or almost 4 years now. And I get a message from one of the adoptive moms saying, hey, come over for Christmas. You know, Callie's going to be here and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, their kids are all in high school now, right? When I met them, they were 5 and 6 and 12 and all that. And now they're in high school, well, one in college. And I'm like, what will I get them? I'm like, I'm giving them $25 in True Badger. And I'm sitting them down. I'm going, do not touch this until I'm going to make them swear with their parents there until it's at least 10 grand, if not 20. You know, I said, just let it sit. It's just like the savings bond that we got when we were, Deb, you're probably still younger than that. But when I was a kid, when I was a baby, you know, grandparents gave their grandkids a savings bond from the United States. And to me, this is the same sort of thing. So you give them, what will I get them? I'm like, I'm giving them $25 in True Badger. And I'm sitting them down. I'm going, oh, do not touch this. I can hear myself. You're on mute, Deb.
Sorry, I was taking my time to go turn that off because I was muted. I forgot I was sharing my sound. Apologies, everyone. The live started. I
don't want to hear myself once, let alone twice.
I forget to turn that off once we go live. I don't know why YouTube does that. Anyway, yeah, right. They're just like the savings bonds, only it's crypto. And it's much more valuable than that. It can be, right? Where there's no guarantees anything, but But absolutely giving the gift of wealth, and just giving the gift of helping somebody get started, right? Just that door is so hard to open, right? When you're thinking about it and you kind of want to do it, but that, the door
You
is
don't know
hard to
how.
open when you think it's all on you.
Yeah. And it's not all on them. It's on all of us because we have this amazing onboarding system between, like you say, Deb, between the step-by-step instructions, if you like to like follow along on a PDF and just, okay, click here, do this, fill this out. Or if, when you need help, boom, you touch that button that says, I need help. And instantly you've got access to all the Zoom coaches and they can answer that question. They can bring you into a Zoom room and help you through it. So it's what an amazing, and Deb, I have to say, I was writing a Medium article today, and all this, as I was describing what we were doing, I'm like, we didn't even know, this wasn't even on our radar screen when we started True Badger. We knew it was difficult because we'd all done it, we'd all been through it, but we didn't realize that we would become and are becoming this resource for folks to step into this realm, into this cryptoverse, and grab their first piece of it and let that grow. So it's such a gift and such an amazing opportunity.
Yeah.
It gives me goosebumps that we're doing this, to be honest.
Right. Me too.
And there's no cost to it. We're not selling it. We're not charging for it. It's not, this is what we have to do. We just like a burning desire now. It says, no, this is what we have to do. We can't not do this because it needs to be done. So.
Can you real quick grab the link that people can go to find where to find the card and the QR code and all that? I meant to have it handy and I'm so sorry. I don't.
Okay. I should have had it handy too.
So while you're looking for that, what I wanted to mention, because you just said there's no charge for this, right? We give this stuff away. What I want to mention while my son is practicing piano downstairs, and I'll ask him to quit in just a second. Anyway, sorry. What I wanted to say is yes, this is absolutely right. It's such a simple place to get into and create wealth for yourself and for others. There are no, so a lot of us came from a space, where we were sharing businesses and business ideas and sharing our own personal links all the time. And you had to share your own personal link if you wanted to get credit for certain things, right? We all have experience in this. What I love about this place where we are is that the links we're sharing are just to learn more about True Badger and our Nexus ecosystem with Insights and Catapult Swaps and SafuFied and CMP. But it's not a link that belongs to me. Nobody's tagged to me. I've got my own crypto. I'm creating my own wealth there. I'm just sharing the idea with people and they can come be a part of that community of token holders. That way we all win at the same time. I love it. I love this concept. It's so much different than come be with me in my thing.
Yeah.
So I get credit for bringing you in. No, it's come be with us, with our thing. And let's spread this out to as many millions of people as we absolutely can. It warms my heart to be here.
It does. So what happens now? I said this to Deb earlier in the week. I'm like, okay, so we have all these tokens and we're very, very rigid about be careful and never DM people and don't click on links and that. Well, SafuFied and the safe of SafuFied is meant for us to go ahead and move all of those tokens over into this locked area where we don't need to worry about it being hacked away, or if we click on a link accidentally, they have access to everything. And so once you move your tokens over into that safe, it's so relaxing. It's so calming because I'm like, oh, okay, I'm not nervous anymore. But I miss them because I used to go to my trust wallet and just look at the numbers all the time. So what we want to talk about today was BSCscan as well as the safe itself and how we can keep track of and learn other ways to view our tokens without having to dig into the safe itself and all of that. So it's like we're growing up now. We're understanding, okay, I put it all in the safe. Now I know I'm going to grow up and learn how to read and learn about where my tokens are now and what they're worth. on the
Abs-
big screen of BSCscan. I mean, to me, it's like big kids playground.
Absolutely. And I wanted to bring everybody out to this nexusecosystem.io website where you can learn all about what it is that we do here. You can watch this video. I talked earlier about clicking on begin with crypto and jumping right into setting up a wallet or getting onto a Zoom call with somebody who can help walk you through it. As you scroll down, you can see all of the different projects that we've brought to market so far. Some are coming. We started with True Badger. We moved on then to Catapult Swap, which, by the way, Rhonda, did you see the article about rug pulls and about,
Yes.
So I've got to pull it up. Steve Canellis shared it with us today. And it says, let's see if I can find it quickly. Steve.
I think Steve's here. He might be able to put it in the.
Yeah, I've got it. It says, chain, and it's an article on finance.yahoo, and it talks about chain analysis. Crypto scam revenues surge as rug pulls become the go-to thing to do. So and I talk about this because we're talking about Catapult Swap. Why do we have Catapult Swap, a premium pre-swap platform? Because of rug pulls, because of these people launch their tokens, and immediately when they launch out on a public space like Pancake Swap or Sushi Swap or Bakery Swap or all the different crazy
whatever
swaps. And what happens is they launch, they put their money out there. They've got their whole community waiting to buy the token. They're so excited. They put their liquidity out there. And the next thing you know, a bot takes over, drives that price all the way up as high as they can. Meanwhile, your community is coming in, buying the tokens, right? Because they're trying to get in at the beginning of the beginning. Everybody's jumping in, not really paying attention as that price is going way too high. And then that bot and all those bad actors, they rug pull, they sell their tokens, and they leave you having bought up here high. And now the token is worth nothing. In a rug pull, the dev teams, the people who put the company together, they sell all their tokens and they walk away. Right. And they leave people in a lurch with tokens that don't, with crypto that just doesn't mean anything. There's no value to it anymore. Right. And it happens over and over and over again. Like this article says, it's happening all the time because it's so easy to launch a token. Now, come back to True Badger token. And on our first day when we launched and we had our whole community and we were live on YouTube and here we went, and Peter put the liquidity out there. Luckily, Peter had seen this happen over and over. It had happened to him several times. So he knew what he was doing, and he knew what to watch for. Here we are on Pancake Swap. And the next thing you know, our market cap is up to $30 million in the matter of seconds. And nobody had been given the contract address even to go out and do their swap from our community yet. So he was able to get out of that situation. We came back to the community and said, look, we can't go live because you're gonna, this bot tried to take us. So instead, we're going to build something else. We're going to build a pre-swap platform, and we'll go live with True Badger token. Then Catapult Swap was born. We created that in about 10 days to launch True Badger token, bot free. It's an anti-bot platform where we could safely go in with our community and put our initial pre-swaps in. And then once you have that set up, you move it over out to Pancake Swap, and your whole community follows you there again, along with everybody. It's then public. But it's not super exciting for a bot because the market cap is already higher than what a bot is looking for. So that's how that's why Catapult Swap was born, and this is what we do. We come up with ways to make crypto a safer environment for people, a safer place, a simpler place to work in. Right now, it's still the wild, wild west, and most people don't even know that crypto exists. They don't know that they have this way to wealth that that can happen. So again, on this Nexus ecosystem page, Catapult Swap, this is it. Our token is coming soon. So we'll be launching again, by the way, on Catapult Swap. Catapult Swap will launch the Catapult Swap token as they did the Insights token, NSI, and the True Badger token. Also, after the first of the year, we'll start launching other tokens outside of our Nexus ecosystem, and our community will get access to those pre-swaps with those tokens. And we'll do that over and over again. Oh, what a great place this is. And then we've got Insights here. You can learn about our DeFi trader that is out in, we had a soft launch. It's about to, at the end of this month, we'll have our nice full launch of the platform. We're really excited about that. And then SafuFied. And the reason I wanted to go through this is because Rhonda mentioned SafuFied. I want to give everybody a context and where you can go to learn about some of these things that we talk about on this call. And this is the site, nexusecosystem.io. SafuFied just recently launched, and it's the platform where it's a multi-sig wallet that keeps your tokens super, super safe. So right now you might access them through MetaMask or Trust Wallet or Binance Wallet or whatever you use to get to your tokens. And what SafuFi does is allows you to move those tokens from your MetaMask, from your Trust Wallet, from your wherever you're holding those tokens, and put them into SafuFi. Now, what I want to explain is your tokens still remain on the blockchain. Everything's on the blockchain, super safe on the blockchain. The way things get hacked is people hack your wallets, right? So they come into your MetaMask and they figure out a way in and they take your tokens from there. Most of the time it's because somebody's given a 12-word seed phrase, or they've connected their wallet to a nefarious site where just by connecting, they're able to get in and pull your tokens. So what SafuFi does is it leaves your tokens out on the blockchain exactly where they are, but it gives you this other portal to access them. This portal is multi-sig, which means if somebody comes in and tries to withdraw your tokens, you're going to get notified, and you have to have a couple of signatures that says, yes, this is okay. So if somebody gets a hold of your wallet and they get in, you're going to have to say, yes, Mr. Scammer or Mrs. Scammer, absolutely, you can have these tokens, right? You're going to have to give permission. Whereas now in MetaMask and Trust Wallet, if they get in there, you don't even know that they've taken them, right? So this is what we do. We try to make this space much safer, lock it down, lock your tokens down so that you can have them for the long term, right? These are very, very valuable. And so with SafuFi, once you go through that process to put your tokens or to be able to access your tokens through SafuFi, there's another way that you can go look at your tokens out on the blockchain. And what we've discovered is a lot of people really don't understand how to do that piece. So we wanted to walk you through that today on how to go find your tokens and look at your tokens and see that they're still there, because it's not going, if you've moved them into, if you're using SafuFi, you're not able to see your tokens through MetaMask anymore. So Rhonda, with that, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to you and let you walk.
I'm the student here because I'm horrible.
You're the student.
That's why. Okay, so inside, just cover your ear stab. Cover your ear stab. You're not listening, right? I am not. I don't really know how to really look at. Like I'm horrible at BSCscan, right?
Okay.
And so I'm like,
awesome.
So I'm like, oh, Dad, let's teach him how to use BSCscan. And I'm like, Dad will teach me.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. I love it.
What you need to know. You're never afraid to raise your hand and say, I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
That's why we're all here, right?
That is what we're here for. Well, let's do this. Can you show your SafuFi where your wallet, where your tokens exist in the wallet? Can you do that?
Probably not, because I just moved them like a week ago and I'm not quite sure how to get there. It's all so new. We launched it just like not, I don't know how long ago, but I finally moved my tokens over
Okay.
this
All right.
last weekend. I still am not quite sure, like, how did I get there? I have to call
All
Mark if
right.
I want to find him. My Mark is my, like, I guess he's the guard at the door, right, for me right now.
Oh, nice. I love that. Okay. So I'm going to get into, let's see. I don't have access to hers from here. Let's see. I go to Gracie's wallet. Okay, I'm just going to grab Gracie's wallet here. And what I'm going to do is I want to see, right now I'm accessing Gracie's wallet through through MetaMask. And actually, yeah, once you're using Safufied, you're you have a new wallet number. You have a Safufied wallet number where those tokens exist. So let me just talk through BSCscan. Let's just come out here. So BSCscan shows, and it's BSCscan because this one is going to show all of the Binance Smart Chain transactions, every single last one of them that exists. Are you going to be able to find them out here on BSCscan? This is an Explorer. So what you do is you pop your wallet in here. Now, if you want to see your Safufied wallet, you're going to put your, or if you want to see what is in your Safufied wallet, you're going to put your Safufied wallet number out here. And all I did, I'm going to go back. I went to bscscan.com, and right here, I entered the address, the wallet address of the one that I wanted to look at. So I'm going to look at what this looks like right. This is out on the blockchain. Right now, this wallet I still access through MetaMask. But once you know how to use BSCscan, then you'll know how to find your tokens in your Safufied wallet. Right. All right. So here, this is the address that belongs to Gracie. And I can come down here and I can see all the transactions that have happened. You can see I've got a couple of claims here. I will tell you that this method piece out here is pretty new. They just added it recently, and they keep adding different types, different methods here. It's not so important that you know that from as we're building stuff, as we are building some of these utilities that use this data, we have found that it's hyper important that they let us know what these methods are so that we're interpreting the data correctly in some of the stuff that we're building, NSI, for instance. Okay, so I can see that 74 days ago, she got a little BNB over here. And then 72 days ago, we swapped for some stuff over here. We swapped. She had a claim right here. She claimed through Catapult Swap. And then there was a transfer that happened here. She got a little more BNB. She claimed again. And if we want to see, let's look at her last swap that she did maybe 2 days ago. If I open this here, I can see that 2 days ago, she went out onto Pancake Swap and swapped for some, oh, that's right, for some Safufied. The price went pretty low. And so actually as a Christmas gift to my kids, I went in and bought more. I bought some of the safest token, which is the Safufied token. And this shows you, for this transaction, it shows you where all the tokens go, right? So there's the tokenomics, the different fees that are involved. So when you swap, some goes into your own wallet and some goes to other wallets as part of the tokenomics, right? So all that data is here. So this is what they call the transaction hash. The transaction hash is basically, I like to call that, it's the transaction ID, really. And there's lots of stuff that can happen inside of one transaction hash. This shows it was a successful swap. It's in this block. 69,987 confirmations were done on this block. I want to see, this isn't super important. I just want to see what I can see here.
What I find fascinating about BSCscan, we talk about the blockchain and how everything is transparent and it all happens, and all these other computers, all these other people need to verify it, and everything is. And when you start looking through something like BSCscan, where you're seeing all these transactions, you realize just how complex and complete every single one of these transactions is. It's near impossible. And I'm one who would tend to kind of go, okay, I don't need to understand that because, well, I just don't want to understand. But I'm realizing now I want to understand this because it's so fascinating to see. That's where the reflection comes from. And this is where, as you break down the tokenomics, where we built this and where this comes from. And here's my portion of it. And here's where I earned reflection because someone sold some True Badger. Thank you very much, So it's where you start digging into BSCscan and you're seeing all those transactions and you start to get aware of, you become aware of what each of those transactions is doing for you, for me, for each of us within that transaction of just swapping some tokens. It's not just swapping some tokens. There's all these other things that happen because of it. And as you do that, that's where all of a sudden you get an airdrop from True Badger because you held on to, or from NSI because you held on to True Badger. All those things are in here. So breaking it down and getting comfortable with what all these addresses and hashtags and all that stuff are, to me, it's fascinating. It's like a bunch of squirrels right now for me because I have to really concentrate. Okay, now what does that one mean? I'm getting there, and that's the important thing. I'm not going to just stick my head in the ground and go, okay, it doesn't matter. I don't need to know that. No, I want to know that. I want to understand it. I want to know where are those taxes going and how does it affect me and where is the benefit to me and how do I see that grow in value and all of that stuff. It makes us smarter and more what's the word I'm looking for? Just more responsible,
more informed, right? And more accountable, right? Because
for my wealth, my future wealth,
your
future wealth, for I think Gracie called me the other day and she says, Rhonda, I want to buy some more SAFU. And so we walked through it. I don't think this was you, Deb. I think this is when Gracie and I
walked her through it. Yeah, she's if I show her how to do this, it's going to be very dangerous. I know this from Amazon.
Yes. What do you mean I can shop? Yes, you can.
Yeah. I don't know until it shows up at the door sometimes. All right. So let's talk about this one. This was the most recent swap. I swapped a little bit for SAFU, but what I love about this is these are the details, right? So when you come down, you can see that it used this much BNB for this swap, which was at that time, at that moment, because the price of BNB goes up and down. At that moment, it was $47.17. The transaction fee was here. So it cost 52 cents to make the transaction. And the price of BNB at that moment was $528.60. So all your details, everything that you need to know is right here. And it tells you exactly how many tokens you got for that, how many tokens were put into your wallet. If you look here, it says the timestamp and then it says from. What does from mean? Where did the transaction begin from, right? It began from Gracie's wallet. So when I look here, it's OXOE12. If I come down here, OXOE12, here's her wallet. So she got, with her swap, she got 16,938 tokens. And then into one of the wallets for the tokenomics went 744 of them. Into another was 372 and into another was 558. Not super important that you know all that, but it's always great, like Rhonda said, just to know where to find it and what you're looking for when you do pull this up.
And and you understand the value of those taxes that we paid, so that you're not like, oh, I pay taxes. No. In the case of, with our tokenomics for our specific projects, all those tokenomics are to benefit the token holders. So I really don't mind paying those taxes, if you will, because I know they come back to me in the form of reflection or in the form of research and development. So new projects and market maker or whatever it be, because every tokenomics is different. So I do love being able to see that and understand and appreciate that. Maybe I wouldn't mind paying my taxes here in California if I knew how much went to the city for streets. Probably nothing. Schools, even less. I don't know where the money goes, right?
Exactly.
I don't know.
Yeah. So that's
But
how you look at the specifics on a certain transaction. Now, if you wanted to, this is Gracie's wallet here, and then each one of these is a contract out on the Safufied project. And you can always click if you wanted to look at, actually, these are the same wallet. Oh, it's going into the same wallet, but for 3 different, I'm not sure how they have these split up. EB3, oh no, 355 and 355. So these 2 are going into one wallet, and then this one goes into another wallet, all belonging to Safufied. So you can see that here. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the back arrow and go back to where we started here when I entered Gracie's address right up here. And there's a few other things on this page that are really important. And the first one is right here, token. When you click token, when you just click in there, it shows that she has 8 different tokens. And it shows the value of only 1946. It's only looking at True Badger for some reason here on this value piece. But I know that we have lots of scam tokens that have been put into our wallets, and there really isn't anything that we can do about it. Now, on the Insights platform, we have a way to delist them or wipe them out. So when you plug in your wallet on Insights DeFi Trader, you won't see these scam tokens. And the reason it's important not to see the scam tokens is because it's very easy to say, what? I have 82,445 of this DEF8.io. Oh my gosh, what is that? Let me go out to the website, DEF8.io, right? Out on that website, probably, I don't know, because I never go to websites that I don't recognize. So likely there is some way that you can connect on that website. You can connect your wallet, and then they can come in and drain your tokens instead of you gaining these tokens. So never, ever in the history of ever are you ever to go try to sell tokens that you don't recognize in your wallet. Please don't even go try.
You didn't swap or didn't earn by doing something like when we get airdrops. That's because we've added value to True Badger or NSI or True Safufied or something. That's why we receive airdrops. But if you haven't done anything to deserve that 50,000 million tokens from somebody you don't know, it ain't real.
Yeah, don't even try. We did have somebody who connected to one and they did indeed lose their tokens. So we ask that you please just ignore these. Now, down here, we've got Insights. Notice there's no logo yet. That's because that logo comes from a specific site. I actually don't know where it comes from, or maybe we have to apply for this one. Not 100% certain, but wherever it is, we haven't got it there yet. So it's not showing, but this is my Gracie's NSI that she has right there. Linkp.io, that's a scam, don't go there. And then we have Safufied right here. She's got 16,000 in Safufied, that transaction that we just made this few days ago. And then she's got a few others. So really this 8 is actually only 3. She only has our tokens in there plus her BNB, and it shows how much in BNB exactly she has right now at this moment. So all that is here. There's another button that I like, and that is this BEP20. The first one that you are defaulted to is transactions, shows all the transactions that have happened. And then there's this BEP20 token transactions. And this just gives only the specific the latest 13 BEP20 token transfers. In case you have any kind of other transfers in your wallet, this is giving only the BEP20 stuff, the stuff on the BSCscan. All right, and I do see these scam tokens where somebody has just dropped those in here. So again, only focus on the tokens that you recognize. When we first launched True Badger, within days, I had a token appear in my wallet called Minerium, and it was worth $54,000 is what it said right there, $54,000. It said on a site that I was looking at. And I immediately called Doug to thank him. I was so excited, like, that's so nice that he would give me, I don't even know what Minerium is, but man, Doug is so awesome that he would give me $54,000 in crypto. Well, after I got so excited and called him, and he got a little excited and looked in his wallet because he also had some. So both of us were kind of going through the process that any person would go through. If you can see that these things are worth something somewhere, some website tells you it's worth something. It's easy to get caught up in the lottery style, oh my gosh, I'm a winner, right? But we can't say it enough. Please, 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 please don't go there. We've watched way too many people lose their tokens, lose their valuable True Badger insights because they thought that they were getting something for free.
Yeah, if it's too good to be true, it's unless it's Deb Caswell, who is too good to be true, but indeed is amazing. Everything else is baloney. Anything else that's supposed to be so like all that plus a bag of chips ain't so much.
Yeah. So. And I wish I had a scam wallet right now. I don't even know where to go to look for a scam wallet, but before you transfer tokens to any wallet, no matter, first of all, always think about, why am I transferring these tokens? Who am I giving them to? And why am I doing this? Right. So before you do that, you always want to double check the address that you're sending to. Maybe you're gifting somebody, right? So you want to just double check the address you're sending it to. But if it's an address, like we had one scam that came through where they said, if you send us, 20,000 True Badger tokens, we'll send you 20 billion True Badger tokens. We will never, ever, ever tell you to send us something to get something. That's not how it works. But we did have a couple of people go through that process and try to get their tokens. They ended up losing, of course, their tokens. But I started down a path and got distracted by the piano again. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. What is when you're looking at those types of things that when they happen?
Oh yeah, there's a way. Thank you, Rhonda. You're amazing. There is a way to come out here to BSCscan. There is a way. You can look at any wallet address that you've been given to send your tokens to. You can look at their information out here. So you just come out to BSCscan and pop that wallet address wherever they're asking you to send it, and go look around and see what's happening in that wallet. One of the things is you've got a place where you can put notes right here, comments. On a lot of the scam wallets, they say, I don't know what happened, but I was scammed. We go in and look, we can see where their tokens were transferred to. When we come out here and click on comments, there are comments after comment after comment saying, this is a scam wallet. They're scam, right? The information might be here for you to stop you from doing something before you do it. So if you ever do get something scammed from you, please, please, please go to the wallet that took your money and make sure you leave a comment so that people behind you might, by chance, have gone through a training where they learned how to use BSCscan and they know to go check the comments on a wallet before you send your money to a wallet.
I agree wholeheartedly.
Yeah, so with regard to Safufied, you're going to put your Safufied wallet address right here. You have a different wallet address, and that houses all of your Safufied wallet. or tokens, and you'll see them from right there.
And that to me replaces that, because I'm just a visual person. I like to, so I looked the other day, yesterday, probably actually this morning as well. I looked at my trust wallet and it was like $52.42. I'm like, what happened about, oh, that's right. I moved it into the safe. You know, instantly stress is gone because I know they're locked away safe in the safe. And I left a few, True Badger, a few NSI, like just pennies or whatever. So I would feel like, okay, there was something there, right? And it's like I said in the start, knowing that they're over there and that no one can take them out unless a second person, even if that's it yourself, you have to go through a second step to say, nope, I really want to do this. Scammers won't know how to get there. They won't be that second person who has access to it. It is such a relief. And we've got a step-by-step video on our YouTube channel and how to set that up. The Zoom rooms, they've actually spent a fair bit of time this last week or so helping folks, on those last couple steps, like, huh? Okay, what was that? And if you need help, we're here to help and get you all locked up and safe, because this is just the start, and we don't want anybody to lose, because in years to come, this will, the way that this is going to grow and expand is going to blow your mind. And boy, we don't want anybody to lose what they've started out with.
Yes, so. Absolutely. And Rhonda's talking about getting help. If you need help with anything, we would like you to come to the Nexus ecosystem, and then you just click right here on Begin with Crypto, and you'll automatically be taken here to accept and continue. You just let them know what devices you are using. So I'm on a computer, I don't have a wallet, I don't have crypto, whatever it is your situation is, make sure you put that in here, and then you hit next. And in this case, if I'm on a computer and I don't have a wallet or anything, it's going to show me exactly how to install MetaMask. And that's exactly where it's going to start you. Go ahead and get your MetaMask set up and walk through the process. Once you're here and you have this done, you're going to hit done, and it's going to open the next page, set up your new wallet, right? So you're going to set it up, and then you're going to walk through this process, and it's going to tell you never, ever, ever in the history of ever. And that's what that says right there. Never give out your secret recovery phrase ever. We will never ask you for it. We don't need that. We never need to verify your wallet. Those words you need to remember. We don't need your recovery phrase, your seed phrase, we don't verify, we don't sync your wallet. We don't do those things. And what we have found is that scammers on the outside, they use those words to get, and they pretend they're us to get you to hand over the keys to your wallet. So you just walk through here, and at the absolute moment that you just are like, what is happening? You click, I'm stuck and need help. At that point, you're going to get on a chat with an agent if they're open. Otherwise, it'll tell you they're not open now, but you can still send a message and they'll reply when they come back on shift. It's also going to give you right here, just click right here to go directly into a Zoom room where you can get instant access to your question being answered. So this is what we do. We provide that kind of service to anybody who needs it, and we love doing it. It's our shtick. It's our thing.
It is. It has turned into our thing for sure. And this is what, if you gift crypto, if you give one of those cards to a friend or relative or whatever, it says, I want to give you some crypto. The card's going to give them the scan to come straight to this website, and they'll walk through those. All they need to do is set that wallet up. As soon as they have the wallet address, right on the card, it says, as soon as you have your wallet set up, contact me because I want to send you, True Badger into your wallet. And so that's how they'll get their first cryptos. It's like the way better than a Starbucks gift card. And I never thought I'd hear myself say that.
I know, right?
Is that even live for Starbucks gift cards?
All I want for Christmas.
But now I'm like, oh no, this is way better than a gift card from Starbucks.
Yeah,
so,
I love it.
Great stocking stuffer as well. You can stick that little card right inside. There are lots of ways you can use this.
Yes.
We have, I know we don't want to go on forever, but we can, just so you know.
I mean, we can.
We
We should do a marathon.
You know, Peter, when he did his marathon, I don't know, those of you that are watching it, before we started our physical projects and such, Peter was in research mode big time. And he did for 24 hours. He went through and vetted coins on CoinMarketCap for 24 hours. The YouTube is still out there, the video. It's done our tokenomics video channel. Absolutely crazy. We could do this. Like, he got tired towards the end. I'm thinking we probably wouldn't even get tired because we just love to talk.
We'd have to invite some more power people on because, man,
oh, absolutely. We get some more divas on here. We could go for.
There you go.
Yeah. We got some divas.
I do want to address one of the questions that we have in the room, and that is, you know, I've got some tokens and now I want to change them back to BNB so that I can do something else with them or get into another project. First of all, we want to make sure everybody knows that when you swap out of a token, you're swapping out at the price that it's at. So you always kind of want to look at the chart and make sure you're on an upswing or it's up there before you look, I'm a trader, so my heart is in don't do it when it's not a good time. However, as far as the semantics go, and Carolyn recently did, I put that on YouTube. Is that not on YouTube?
Yes. Yeah, it should be out there.
Let's see. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll find the link to the YouTube video that we have on it. But until then, what I'll do is I'll just show you real quick if I'm on a call. Oh, did the dog get it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Oh, okay. I showed
Deb, while you look for that, I'm looking through the YouTube channel, and Cynthia had a question. She goes, and when we swap, trade, and buy from Sapphuside wallet, no more MetaMask or Trust wallet? So no, Sapphuside is your vault, is the safe. We're still going to make our transactions on Trust wallet or through our MetaMask wallet. That's where we keep our BNB so we can swap out for new tokens or additional tokens.
Yeah, actually how that works, I'll just go through real quick how that works. So we have something in Insights that we'll be launching here soon, and it's our mid wallet. So yet another wallet, you guys, because we don't want you to have all of your tokens on your MetaMask or Trust and have that connected 24/7 to Insights like it would need to be if you're setting trade signals on, right? It would need to have access, because if in the middle of the night, if your token reaches your limit order, your price that you want to sell it at, you would have to be connected. So what we're doing instead is we'll have you move from your Sapphuside wallet. We'll have you move the tokens that you want to trade. And those then will sit in the mid wallet, also on the blockchain, also very, very safe. And Insights will be bouncing off of your mid wallet. And that training and that information is coming at the end of this month or at the beginning of next, when that gets fully implemented out there.
That is going to make, I can't even, when I delve into Insights, DeFi Trader, my mind just goes, it's like, oh, there's so many things we're going to be able to do, streamline, make it easier, be able to really maximize whatever our goal is and whatever it is we're trying to achieve, and it's going to help us get there.
Exactly.
I'm so excited that we've got this to work from.
Exactly. All right. So I've come out here to PooCoin and I'm looking at the token NSI at the moment. And you can see the market cap, you can see the current price right here. And as I zoom in, I was looking for a word that started with S for zoom. As I zoom in, I can see that we've just had a tremendous amount of sell pressure, right? We had somebody come in and sell a significant amount. So your price now is lower than it was even just, a bit ago, yesterday. So anyway, at the point that you decide that you want to sell some tokens, again, I always suggest you keep an eye on this. And, we like to sell high and buy low. That's what a trader does. But for those of you who just want to know how to do this, you're going to come up here and you're going to click on trade. And at this point, you're going to leave it here on auto slippage. And you notice how it says from BNB to a currency. All you're going to do is switch that from a currency, pick your currency, to BNB. See that? This arrow right here changes how you're swapping. Yeah. When we start with a token, we swap some BNB for the token. Now you're going to swap the token for BNB. That's as simple as it is. You want to connect your wallet and then tell it exactly how much and what currency it is. And I always suggest when you click on select a currency that you paste the contract address in here. So you always make sure. Now, when you're swapping out of a token, if you don't have it, it's actually different now that I'm thinking about it, because you already have it in your wallet, right? It's not going to let you swap tokens from a fake contract address if you don't have tokens from the fake contract address, right? So you just type in NSI, make sure you get the right one. It ends in FE39. You should always double and triple check. So here's this, and you're going to swap to BNB. So now you need to tell it how much BNB, how much you want in BNB. So if it's $100, 0. What would that be? 0.2.
Buy something today, yeah.
0.2. Is that right? That's math. Is that happening right now? So here's what you should do. You should do your homework before you come on to swap always. So go out here to price of BNB. And then I like to use coin market cap right here. It's the first one here.
Your converter is awesome.
And then if you come over here down on the right-hand side, you can say, I want to swap $100 US. How much is that? That's 0.19. Oh, so I was close. That's 0.19. So then you come in to your PooCoin and you say, I want to end up with 0.19. And it says, okay, then you are going to swap 4,623,310 NSI for that $100. So then if you're me, you take a step back and say, ooh, is that worth it? What happens when NSI is worth and it only has 5 zeros? How much would that be worth then, right? That's what in my head. This is why I like auto traders, so that I don't go through the emotion of realizing that that's a really dumb idea, right? I tell the
system.
I tell the automated systems where I want to sell, and I'm not looking, and it just happens. That's so much simpler.
Oh, it's so true. That's what DigiBot has taught us that.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I hope that was helpful. Rhonda, brilliant idea on going through BSCscan and really helping people understand what it is that you have in your hands and how to use the tools that are free and out there for everybody. Use the tools.
And Deb, I appreciate you. I forgot to tell you that part of that. Oh, and by the way, I don't know how to work with it. That's why I'm asking you to show us.
It's awesome. This is what we do in our regular calls, you guys. Somebody's like, I hate to say it, but I'm not sure how to do that.
I'm not quite so sure I'm good with that.
That's okay. That's okay. We get to practice training.
I appreciate you. That's it. And I have to say, the team here at the Nexus ecosystem, everybody involved with this team, if we have knowledge, we're happy to share it and give it away and make sure that you don't feel like you don't know or you don't understand and you don't know who to ask. Always ask, even if you think this is the dumbest question in the world. I've asked a dumber one, I'm sure, so don't worry about it. So that's what we're here for. That's what we do. Appreciate everybody's. Yeah, I appreciate everybody's time.
I've admitted it on this call before. There were tears when I was trying to learn one of the platforms, one of just the simple setup and get in there so that we can all as a team do something. I got stuck, and it was just one of those awful moments. But you have to know that if you're timid at all about the DeFi space or crypto in general, you just have to know that we've all been there. We've all been there, and we understand. And that's why we love all of our Zoomers, those people that get on Zoom with you, because they all were there as well. We've all been through it. So we're happy to take you by the hand and make sure you know. Hey, I wanted to let you know too, Shanna with an O, she has printed the cards, and she is.
I know.
She is sending.
She tracked me down twice trying to make sure she had the right link for it. So
excellent.
She has some happy people in her life that she's going to gift crypto to.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, I think that is we went over. We try to keep these to 20 or 30 minutes. So promise next time we won't do the marathon, and instead we'll go ahead and half again our call back for you.
We just had to find a shorter topic.
Well, and I wasn't supposed to go
that works.
I wasn't supposed to go through the whole Nexus ecosystem and the help platform, but how can you not show everything that we have?
True. It's so true. Where do you stop? We can't.
And we're just getting more and more and more to share with you guys. So we've got a lot of excitement coming. Everybody, do not blink. We've got a lot of excitement coming.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All right, you guys, have a very happy holiday. And I just saw a little something popped up there. Oh my.
14.
I have to run off to the swag shop because I just got a message that Ollie added something, so I gotta go find out what it is.
Oh, excellent.
What's happening here? So everybody have a great holiday. And
don't forget to go purchase some swag, you guys. If you haven't grabbed some swag, now's a great time to go grab some.
Yeah, we love our swag.
Awesome.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Appreciate you all. Appreciate you, Deb.
Appreciate you. All right.
Love
have a great one.